Okay, so this is the Just Kampers JKF50 12 volt fridge freezer, and I've had it for 2 years, or just over 2 years now, and had a slight issue with it, that when pressing the power button it wouldn't shut the fridge off no matter what you did. Pressing the buttons, the settings button didn't work, this button didn't work. So I contacted Just Kampers, and it was very good, to be fair. And after speaking to the gentleman on the phone for a couple of minutes, explaining the situation, he put me on hold, come back and said they believed it's the PCB, which is obviously behind this screen here, plastic cover, which has got the circuit board on it. So I did just do a whole video of how to take this cover off and how to get to the back of this, and in doing so I realised that there was a much simpler option and didn't have to take this cover off. So just quickly, here is the old PCB, and to change this, which does live in here, so I have actually already changed this now because I'm not going to go back and do the whole video again, but to gain access into this, to get this very simply, all I've used is my kitchen knife. You can use a sharp Stanley blade if so required, but just into the gap between the grey and the black, and just a little bit of pressure, virtually nothing, this will just pop straight out. Oh. And that's where the plug is. So all we've got to do is just disconnect that cable. The only difference I have seen is that the old circuit board has a plug that goes vertically, and the new circuit board has a plug that goes off to the side. I'd recommend using a pair of needle nose pliers for that, because it was just a little bit of a fiddly job. I haven't got the biggest fattest sausage fingers, but just getting that plug back into there was a little bit of a kerfuffle. So I'd say a pair of needle nose pliers will absolutely be great for that. The PCB is simply held on by 2 Phillips screws, one at each end, and then once that's been swapped over, that literally just clicks back into place, and that's it. And I now have a working fridge, which I can get to the settings of, turn the temperatures up and down, and also turn it off again, which is fantastic. I did know that I could, obviously I've got my switch panel up there for my electrics, but I don't know if you can hear that now, but the fan is still running on the back there, cooling the motor down. So I never want to just do a hard shutdown on this, because I had worries that it was going to burn the motor out. So as I say, I spoke to the gentleman on the phone at Just Kampers, said the PCB was gone. Obviously I explained that the fridge was over 2 years old, and I was expecting to either have to pay for a new fridge or be charged an absolute fortune for a PCB board. I expected something like £100 and a £20 postage, yada like they normally do at some companies. So the gentleman just said needs a new PCB, asked if it was the same address as the delivery address where I still lived at, and 2 days later I had a brand new circuit board sent to me in the post for free from Just Kampers, and it's literally a 2-minute swap over to get your Just Kampers JKF50 fridge working again, and hopefully that'll last me for another few years. So a big shout out to Just Kampers for that excellent service. And I've looked around online and I can't see any videos of this being done, so I thought I'd do a quick one for anyone that's going to have the same issues as me.